Omaha has always been a strong supporter of Little League activities, and now with the addition of the Little League Challenger Division, youngsters with physical and mental disabilities can play an active part in America's favorite sport. If your child has a disability, is between the ages of 6 and 21, and still in school, call the Little League Challenger Division at 556-3394 and find out how your child can play ball.
There's a new game in town, and it's brought to you by the Metro Little League, and it's called the Challenger Division. It will be for children with disabilities who now finally will have a chance to play ball. And here to tell us about that is Colleen Peterson. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Carol.
You told me that this has been sort of an experiment in just a couple cities, and now it's been such a success that they're going to start this kind of ball all over the place.
Yeah, it was started in 3 major cities in the United States outside of Omaha, and this year they opened it up to 205 other cities that had expressed an interest in it. It's gone very well, and we've already received a lot of registrations.
What's special about this kind of ball?
Well, what's special about it is that it's somewhat unlike Special Olympics. Although it is for kids with disabilities, the focus of this league is to allow the interaction to occur in a quote-unquote regular league that's normally just considered for kids without disabilities, and to let those kids who can integrate themselves onto the regular division teams while keeping Challenger Division teams for those who can't within the divisions.
How do you combine all the different types of disabilities and allow them to play together?
That comes when the teams get broken down by the coaches. They'll have to have meetings with the parents to discuss the needs of the kids, and will they need 1 buddy or 2 buddies? Are they going to be in a wheelchair? Do they need to use a T-stand? Making sure that all of the games are played with the flat bases instead of the fat ones so that nobody trips. Basically just discussing what the needs of the child are and then deciding how they can be handled on the field.
Now the buddies are
regular Little Leaguers.
Okay.
We have a lot of regular Little Leaguers, boys and girls, who knew that Challenger was coming and have already signed up. Then I want to help, I want to help, I want to help somebody in a wheelchair, I want to teach somebody how to throw the ball. And if they need somebody that already knows them well, or they're uncomfortable with somebody they know they can use, a brother or a sister, dad, mom, whoever.
That'll be great for interaction
Yeah,
with the kids.
We were real excited about how excited the regular leagues were. The kids and the parents are all just really behind this, and we seem to get more hesitance from the parents of the kids with disabilities than we have from any of the regular Little League people. They're just like, let's just do this and let's open it up to everybody so that we can all have a good time.
Now there are a few restrictions as to who will be able to play what kind of...
Yeah, the regular Little League, National Little League's rules say that the children have to be 6 years old by August 1st, the preceding fall of the season. So they do have to be 6 by that date, and they can play as long as they're still in high school. Children with disabilities in the state of Nebraska can stay in high school until their 21st birthday. So as long as they're still in school, they can play from 6 to age 21.
Now your registration is coming up, and you are starting your first league in June.
Right. This will be the first year for this, and anyone can sign up in any of the regular Little League sign-ups that the parents will hear about through their regular mail and school mail. We are having 2 special registrations on March 10th at Holy Cross Lutheran Church, which is on 4117 Terrace Drive, and that one will be from 1 to 4. And then the second one on March 10th will be at the Millard VFW. I almost forgot, from 9 until 12. And then on the 17th we're having 3 locations. And if they want to just call the number, I can give them whichever one they're closest to.
Now the leagues will be playing on Sunday, is that correct?
Yeah, we decided on Sundays. There's kind of a scrunch for field time between the 18 divisions of regular Little League, and not knowing how many kids we were going to have sign up or how many games they were going to have to play in order for everybody to play, we decided to utilize a time when most of the regular Little Leagues don't play, and that's Sunday afternoon and evening. And we also have to use accessible fields. And right now we have 2 fields located that we will definitely be using, and then we'll check out some others when we get closer to playing time.
So based on interest, you'll then be able to tell how many teams will be within the
Right.
league and how many different fields you'll
Right.
need.
Well, I can tell you now we have enough kids signed up for 4 teams. We want to put 12 to 15 on a team. We'd like to break them down age appropriately, 8 to 12 or wherever we decide the cutoff should be. So the more kids we have, the better that's going to be. If the parents want them to play with kids their own age and we don't have to intermix ages, then we need more kids to sign up.
Other than Special Olympics, are there any other specific sports that have catered or set up special leagues for children like this?
Not to my knowledge. There's some other types of recreational activities. There's dance studios and gymnastics that will take certain children with certain disabilities. There's some karate places in town that will take certain disabilities. But as far as a league that's been nationally known for children without disabilities, this is a first.
And now, do they even play any sort of ball in the Special Olympics that go on right
Yeah, they have softball, track, basketball, just about everything that you could think of, but there aren't any regular children in Special Olympics.
All right.
Or
And
regular children without disabilities in Special Olympics.
give us your number again that people
Okay,
can
the
call
number
for
they need to
information.
call at any time, and there is an answering machine, is 556-3394. And if no one's there, just leave a message and someone will get back to you.
And registration is basically happening for the next couple weeks in
Right,
different
through
locations.
March 17th.
Okay.
And then after that, if you miss the registrations, you should just call the number. There still would be time to sign up, but there won't be any more sites to go to.
All right.
Okay?
Great. Thank you for
Thanks.
being here, Colleen.
Thanks.
We'll be back in just a minute with more on Community Spotlight.